What's up, guys? It's your boy Milano Miguel, back at it again with another video. Today's episode 11 of the AC Milan vlog series, so here we go. So in the news, we don't have a lot this week because I covered stuff on Thursday. Yeah, Milan played. So let's get in with the transfer rumors. Milan are supposedly interested in Serie, sensation Eduardo Camavinga. I don't know much about the kid, but I know he's a young and exciting prospect. Another prospect that Milan might be interested in is Chievo Verona's trequartista, which is Emmanuel Vignato. I mean, wouldn't be a bad signing. Serie experience, but probably would be not expensive, not high wages. But yeah. We also have in the news that the transfer for Everton is no longer going to go through because Everton renewed his contract with Gremio over the past couple of months, and his new contract has a 120 million euro release clause. So that is a no-go for Milan. Additionally, we also have Mariano Diaz from Real Madrid, who might be sold. Milan were interested if they couldn't get Angel Correa, which they still didn't get Angel Correa, but the interest was there. We were trying to get something from Madrid, but it didn't happen. Who knows? Might go for him again. We also have that Suso is out with an injury. He has a left hip muscle injury. And Matteo Musacchio is also out with a right adductor muscle. In the news, Gennaro Gattuso is rumored to take over Torino when Mazzarri gets fired. I don't know if Gattuso would really take the job, but who actually knows? He might. But it would be interesting to see Gattuso back as a Serie A manager. I don't know. I can't see it happening. We also have Antonio Mionic, Primavera player who played in the International Champions Cup earlier this year. Penned the deal with Milan to make his professional debut. He's contracted until 2023, so that is good for Milan. Wishing him the best of luck, and hopefully he does some wonders for our team. Additionally, we have Rugani or Demiral, Juventus. Both are Juventus players, but they are in the mix as another center back replacement, just in case. Problem is, Mattia Caldara isn't recovering from his injury the way we expected. We don't know how long it will be before he's back on the pitch. I don't know if his injury is aggravated or whatnot, but it looks like Caldara won't be back for some time. So Milan are thinking maybe it's time to get another defender. Yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you. So, Serie A fixture 11, match day 11. Milan versus Lazio. Milan are home, Lazio are away. Fun fact, Lazio had not won an away game against Milan in 30 years. So since 1989, they have a 30-year away loss streak to Milan. But going in, there wasn't really much speculation about the lineup, but it was interesting to see. So 4-3-3, Donnarumma, Calabria, Romagnoli and Leo Duarte, and we have Theo Hernandez. Now, here's where the changes come. Krunic starts, Kessie is dropped, and then Benacer and Paqueta also in the starting lineup. Hakan Çalhanoğlu, Christoph Piontek, no Rafael Leao, but Samu Castillejo starting on the right. Good start to the game. Created a couple opportunities. You can tell that Samu Castillejo was, I don't know, he just showed some type of quality in the game. It was honestly really good. But yeah, I think our problem with Milan is our defense. Poor defensive transitions, poor man marking, just not being alert enough on defense, and that's really what cost us the game here. The first goal that we conceded, well, we should have conceded earlier. There was a lot of defensive errors and whatnot. Bad game for Leo Duarte, if you ask me. But first goal we conceded, no one's man marking, Immobile in the box. Even before that, Ciro Immobile hit the post, so you know, it was coming, you know, and nobody was man marking Immobile. Free header in the box, and there's nothing Donnarumma can do to save that header. But after we conceded in the 25th minute, you know, here comes the high attacking press, that football that Pioli likes to play. So then another cross was in the box, and Christoph Piontek decides to just put a toe on it. It deflects off of the defender and goes into the net. And then we're back in the game, 1-1. I will say though, after that goal, Milan looked, they had a decent flow for the game, where it was like, okay, Milan might actually be able to, you know, take this game and actually win it. You know, I was like, it was impressive, but Milan just needs to get it together. We give the ball away in dangerous areas, and it's really frustrating, because a lot of the games that we have lost this season are because we have given the ball away and just let the opposition score. We're not tight enough on defense. We're not closing them down. Samu Castillejo catches an injury in the 35th minute, and Ante Rebic comes in, and Ante Rebic didn't really, you know, prove himself as well as he should have. Like, I understand, like, the guy has only had like maybe 73 minutes of game time before today's game, but still, like, you come in like that, you're supposed to showcase, like, here I am, this is what I can do, type of thing. And Rebic kind of showed a little bit of that when he played in the game against Torino. I was like, okay, Rebic is kind of underestimated and whatnot, but yeah. So we still created chances and whatnot. So yeah, I was just like, okay, you know, this might be a game where we can actually win. And then halftime 1-1. Wasn't really complaining. Paqueta didn't produce as much in the second half, in which he was taken off by Pioli, and Rafael Leao was put in. Assuming that the formation changed to a 4-4-2 at that point, because Leao and Piontek were playing as strikers and whatnot. But yeah, you know, and we honestly should have drew or even won this game. You know, there was opportunities where we had chances to go up, and it seemed like when we had a chance to go up on Lazio's side of the pitch, Lazio would do a counterattack, and they'd have like a deadly attack where it's like, oh my god, they're about to score type of thing. But yeah, we honestly should have, could have won this match. It wasn't until the 83rd minute where it was a fast break, 2 against 3 on a fast break, I'm sorry, but Leo Duarte just doesn't man mark his man and gives Correa just wide open space. Credits to Luis Alberto for creating that attack, but man, and then Donnarumma couldn't really, make a save. He was already on his knees when Correa took the shot, but it is what it is. And I'm not trying to bash Gianluigi Donnarumma or anything, but he's saved Milan plenty of times from conceding multiple goals. There was a few instances where in this game Donnarumma was like, what are you doing, dude? Like, positioning wise and just not catching the ball and hitting the ball into the opposition's possession and whatnot. But at the end of the game, lost 2-1. No points coming to Milan. 30-year away loss streak broken. Ciro Immobile scored his 100th goal for Lazio. Yeah. Reading the stats that from the game, we had 47% possession. Lazio had 53% possession. We had 12 shots, 3 on target. And this is where I go. We have no clinical finishers. And that's really the difference maker that we need for Milan. It's not a consistent goal scorer. You look at all these other teams in Serie A, and there's a consistent goal scorer. Ciro Immobile, top goal scorer of the league. I think he has 12 or 13 goals right now. Consistent goal scorer. You look at somebody like Romelu Lukaku, game changer, consistent goal scorer. Even Joaquin Correa from Lazio, game changer. We need game changers. That is what we need. And I think that is what's going to happen in January. I feel like the management is finally noticing that, yes, we have plenty of talent. Like guys like Ismail, Benacer, and whatnot, Theo Hernandez, Lucas Paqueta. These guys are promising. And these guys should start every game. Like, there's no question about it. We have talent. But in order to make that talent become regular on a regular basis, like Milan isn't a bad team in my opinion. We're decent. We're an average team. And we have players who have quality, but they don't show up consistently enough. Guys like Christophe Piontek, he did amazing last year, but right now he's struggling. Credits to him. He scored a couple goals. I think he scored his 4th goal today in 8 appearances and whatnot. But we need that quality. We need a game changer. And I hope in January, management finds somebody that's a game changer. Somebody, some quality experience to come and add to the team so that we can get into Champions League. Now, all isn't done and dusted. We are still in 11th place. Not the best position you want to be. We're playing Juventus next week. It's not going to be an easy game. Probably are going to lose. Maybe get a draw if we're lucky. I don't see a win happening. But yeah, this was a game that we could have won, but we didn't win because we don't have quality in the final third. Like, we need somebody to score. We need a consistent goal scorer, and that is the problem for us. I love Leao. I love Piontek. I love all of the Milan players. I don't hate any of them, but they need to get it together. And I feel bad for Stefano Pioli because he's going to get hammered by the press because he's not getting the results and whatnot. But if you really think about it, he's doing something in my opinion. I'm starting to see there's a certain chemistry between the midfield and the strikers and whatnot. And, Theo Hernandez is always stepping up and whatnot, but we need to fix the defensive errors. Like, it's been going on for too long. It's 11 games with so many defensive errors. And if you even compare the defensive errors or the goals that we conceded last year compared to this year, it just doesn't make any sense. I don't know what is going on, but defensive errors are costing us. Us not finishing in the final third is costing us. We need to get our act together. Um, there's still hope. The season isn't over, but I am hoping things turn around sooner rather than later. It's not going to be easy. You know. We have Juventus, Napoli coming up, two big clubs, all in the top four. You know, the race for Champions League football isn't over, but we got to get over these negative humps, these bad times. We got to get over these slumps, and we need to pick up momentum. You know, it would have been nice for us to have a win streak going into this game against Juventus, and a win against Lazio would have picked up our heads high and would have gave us some type of motivation, some type of firepower for us to try to win against Juventus. But man, we need to get together. Some of the players look like they don't want to be there. Some of the players look like they don't want to play or like they don't care. It's just a bad time for Milan. I've watched Milan for years, and I think this isn't the worst Milan I've seen, but it's like the worst performances that I've seen collectively as a team. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Peace.